AMD's memory just got way faster.
Netflix is gonna get a bunch more expensive.
And the 7800 XT is coming soon-ish.
Ish.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to today's hot news. We are Hot Brett, and you are the viewer.
I'm glad we sorted that out.
Today's Thursday, July 20th, 2023, and this is what's happening. AMD is gonna get support for way faster DDR5. Reece, did you hear this?
I didn't.
You didn't. You were supposed to read it. The upcoming ASUS 107B or 1007B update is gonna support higher RAM speeds for the Ryzen 7000 series processors. Bullzoid's actually confirmed that they've gotten DDR5 8000 memory.
Hot dang.
Working on a motherboard that costs less than $300. So like,
That's wild.
pretty low-end motherboard.
Low end in terms of overclocking.
And it's cool to see, nothing extremely interesting has happened with the AM5 socket processors yet, other than that they have the weird divots.
Yeah, and it exists.
So
it's not a fictional socket.
Yeah, so now we've got that. Allegedly, this should be available at the end of July, the update, so keep an eye out for that. Maybe start saving up for some new RAM sticks.
I know a guy.
And speaking of saving up your money, you wanna save up your hatred for r/place coming back at the most irresponsible time for them ever to show up.
Yeah, they didn't plan this one too well, did they?
Whose idea was this? You guys probably know what r/place is. It's where Reddit has that big canvas for a couple of days where you can place all your little pixels. And
That
you
was
can,
a lot of fun last time.
You can band together as communities and you can kind of put your spot on the internet. And it almost kind of feels like if the YouTube rewinds were more personal.
Yeah.
But people don't like Reddit right now.
They're gonna be banding together to actually send a message, Reddit.
Yeah, since people are so irritated over the increased prices of the API that made a bunch of third-party apps close
My beloved
down.
Apollo.
Rip Apollo.
Rip Apollo.
They also removed their pre-2003 chat history for
Just
reasons.
out of the blue.
And they told nobody, pretty much. And they're also getting rid of their awards, if you've seen anybody just throwing out their awards.
Which means I can't get my Reddit gold anymore.
You know, they're doing this for the same reason you guys are the new hosts, right?
What's that reason?
We're selling the company.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you were sick.
Sick with money.
Yeah!
Ooh! Are we I'm confused.
You don't have a job anymore.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, so that should be starting July 20th, which is today. So, if you want to go protest like some of the people.
A lot of people are planning to write Frick Spez, which is the Reddit username of the current CEO.
Yeah, in the top comment of the announcement post was actually, imagine we fill r/place with only a giant API. So you can see people aren't really thrilled about it this year. But if you want to be a part of something that you could be thrilled about, we're actually doing our own Canvas thing.
The timing just ended up being right for this.
We had this going well before they even announced this.
Yeah, we kind of got blindsided by it, but we got a good one. We got a cooler one.
Yeah, we have our own r/place equivalent.
It's not a knockoff, we were first.
We were first. The link will be in the description if you're interested in checking it out, which you should, because it's gonna be like a more chill place, and we're gonna be doing that while these two are live streaming their drive
Streaming is what we call it now.
streaming their drive to stream LTX. They're gonna be driving across the country and giving away a whole bunch of stuff.
Actually, we just got confirmation that the first stop is Micro Center on the way to LTX, and we're gonna be building a 13900K 4090 PC we're gonna give away.
Woo! So mad I'm going on vacation. I've never been more angry to be going on vacation.
He's just gonna be vacationing like this.
This is what you get for missing TwitchCon.
Yeah, I know. I deserve it.
I told your family to book this vacation on this specific date because I knew.
You spoke to my mom.
And while Reddit's killing off their own business, Netflix is killing off your subscription plans. Or at least the options you want.
Isn't it funny that they want to make the base fee for the ad-free experience $5 more expensive as soon as they kick all the kids off their parents' plans?
Great stuff. Good stuff, Netflix.
So basically their $10 basic plan used to be the cheapest way to get an ad-free experience. You can still sign up for an ad-not-free experience for $7 a month, but I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. The idea is that if you're currently on the $10 basic tier plan, you are allowed to stay on it, but if you just got kicked off of your family's plan and now you want to resubscribe with your own plan because that's what they're making you do, it's more expensive now. You just have to pay more.
So don't go changing your plan either to a more expensive one thinking you'll bump it down later on the line, because you're not going to get the option.
Unless, they grow a heart, which they probably won't. If you do decide that you hate yourself and that you want ads and that you're okay with spending the $7 a month. It says that subscribers can expect to see an average of 4 minutes of ads an hour at around 15 to 30 seconds each, which are unskippable. Why would they be skippable? That would be silly.
I hate this because I hate ads. It makes me physically violent. You know what doesn't though? Deals!
It's deals! That's what Reece likes. Watch this.
And hey, welcome back to UFD Deals, bringing the hottest tech deals out on the internet. Today we're starting off with the Corsair SF750 750 watt 80 plus platinum SFX power supply.
Platinum!
This fully modular little guy is going for only $149.99, making it $35 off. But then for all you data nerds, we have the Seagate Exos X20 hard drive. This 20 terabyte hard drive is currently going for only $299.99 with the promo code. The only time I'll ever excuse the hard drive is when it's like an actual giant monster like this. I see you data nerds.
That thing thonk.
It thonk.
I know it's not bigger than a normal hard drive, but I imagine that it is.
Oh, it just has it about it. It has the aura.
Large. It's like this big.
And then one of my favorite little indie titles has come on sale. You can currently pick up a Steam code for the Moonlighter Complete Edition for only $2.99, making it $21.92 off. I've bought this game on multiple platforms. It's just that good.
I've never heard of this. Is it? It's good.
It's good. It's brilliant.
Okay.
If you like indie games, just give this one a try. $2.99. What you got to lose? Just add another game to your Steam library.
$2.99. I already bought it.
Yeah.
I just bought it just now.
Right now. And with that, the deals are done. I'm gonna hand you off back to Kyla for the rest of your hot news.
All right. Speaking of deals, how about that deal that Apple made with Goldman Sachs a while back? That was crazy, right? They've been losing butt tons of money.
It's an enormous amount of money. My brain can't even go that high.
You can't comprehend it.
Goldman Sachs themselves saying, we didn't execute this deal very well.
Really? At the beginning of this year, it's been reported that Apple is already directly responsible for at least $1 billion of losses for this company. It's so bad that Goldman understandably wants out, and Apple's thinking about switching to Amex if they'll actually accept the offer. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Arby's is here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have the meats.
I gave you my meats, or their meats.
What is happening?
Lunch.
Yeah, Goldman's Q2 2023 earnings just came in, and they're down to a net loss of $667 billion for the quarter.
You don't become $1 trillion company by being on the other end of a bad deal.
Unless quickly eating away all of the $659 million in quarterly revenue and more, Goldman had $544 million in credit losses and $987 million for operating expenses. To be fair, we don't know how much of this was directly related to Apple, but it probably wasn't a small number.
All of it. Source is me.
It's all of it. Reece says it's all of it. And you know what else isn't a small number? Me either, but Apple's making their own AI. Crazy, right? They're doing what everybody else is doing. According to Bloomberg, they're using their own LLM framework that they're calling Ajax, not the villain from Deadpool or the soap. It's a different Ajax, another one.
Goes to a different school.
It's running on Google Cloud, and it's built with Google Jax. Coincidence?
I wonder where they got the name. Throwing an A in front of that.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Too complicated to figure out. It's very interesting because Apple's been banning their own workers from using ChatGPT. They've been having them use experimental versions of this thing instead, or do they just
use Siri?
They just use Siri. Or are they not using AI because you don't have to use AI for everything?
AI!
Who knows? Maybe after this thing's over, either Siri will be gone or she won't suck.
What does your Siri do?
My Siri sucks. You're probably not gonna see it for a while though. It's definitely not ready yet. Tim Cook said a number of issues still need to be sorted. And if Timmy Boy is saying that, hi Brett, you're back again.
And you know it's gonna be a while.
And you know what else is gonna take a while? The Microsoft Activision merger.
It got delayed.
It got delayed. It was supposed to happen this month. Oh, hey, whoa. But now it's happening October 18th, 2023. Still this year, a couple months down the line. Why? I don't know. Probably the 70 million billion gajillion dollars that they need to spend, and they also, if they decided to back out of the deal at one point, they would both end up owing multiple billions of dollars. What is he whispering about me?
I was saying you're related to Jacob Zuma because you can't read numbers.
769, 800 and 700. Listen properly.
Catlin's gonna get that joke.
Does he even know the reference?
I don't know that reference.
we'll have to show you.
You guys forget that I wasn't born until 2011.
Catlin, please put it in hot news.
820.
All these old people with their boring old people things.
It seems they still have a couple of regulatory things that they need to sort out. Maybe like,
They gotta fight the UK a little bit.
yeah, just in the parking lot.
Fisticuffs.
UK's going down easy.
We're not even making sense anymore. They'll figure it out, I'm sure.
They got this.
We're gonna get Call of Duty on Game Pass, guys. Everything's gonna be awesome.
I'm gonna play on my Switch.
I'm gonna play. They're gonna do that. They're
I'm
make
gonna
the Switch-
play Call of Duty on my Nintendo.
They got that deal going on. Speaking of deals that are going on, ASUS has made a deal with Intel.
They did the thing.
No more Intel NUCs. Ha! I did it first. I got there. I beat you to it. No more Intel NUCs. It's all ASUS NUCs. ASUS NUCs.
That sounds...
ASUS.
Nothing about that sounds right.
ASUS. ASUS for all of us.
So we got this. That's a NUC, and this is an ASUS NUC running AMD. So that's probably why. So like Ecom partner with ASUS to make the AS6.
We have NUCs lying around?
We have NUCs lying around.
We got NUCs lying around.
It's almost like we're a tech channel.
Nah.
It seems like this could have happened because Ecom has already teamed up with ASUS in the past to make NUC type products. And Intel's being extremely careful these days because I don't know if you heard,
They're
but
down a little.
they weren't doing too well last year.
You know what we call NUC type products?
NUCs?
Knuckles.
Ooh.
Knuckles.
Like Sonic.
When Intel made them, they were just NUCs. Now they're
Knuckles.
Yeah, exactly.
They basically agreed that ASUS has assumed the responsibility for NUC products, including NUC mini PCs, DIY kits for mini PCs, DIY kits for laptops, custom boards, chassis, all the NUcky things, all the knuckles.
Just like Catlin's waiting for us to shut up and move on, you're gonna be waiting a long time for AMD's new graphics cards.
There we go. What he said. The Radeon RX 7800 XT and 7700 XT GPUs are going to be.
It makes me sick to say too. Anytime I need to pronounce a name,
I was holding back a cough.
anytime I need to say an AMD number, I want.
Oh, just
You
disgusting.
zone out?
Yeah, somebody said in the comments yesterday, what, do these guys have an AMD hate bone or something?
Allegedly, the 7800 XT and the 7700 XT won't be coming out until early September. Got a couple more months to wait yet.
That's 10 months from the initial launch. 10!
It's too many.
There's a whole huge gap in the market now between $400 and $600 that AMD is just filling out with their old cards.
But frickin' video.
They're reportedly going to be showcasing them at Gamescom this year because they're rumored to be announcing two new, mystery 7000 series AIBs.
What could it be?
What could they possibly be?
I know how to count. I've seen the patterns before.
That's a big flex because NVIDIA announced the 20 series at Gamescom back in 2018.
What are they going to do this time around?
2020?
3!
We're going to be waiting until the year 7000.
He is Zuma up right now. You zoom all over the place.
And speaking of waiting until the year 7000, you're going to have to be waiting until the next episode of Hot News for me to speak to you again because I don't want to do it until then.
Well, I'm coming back tomorrow, so.
Bye.
I like this! This was fine.